It has been exactly 1 year since the Great Decoupling, 1 year since the trade ships stopped arriving from Shanghai, 1 year since the diplomatic channels went silent. In part 1, we talked about the immediate chaos, the panic buying, the inflation, the airport crisis. But panic doesn't last forever. Eventually, it turns into something else. Survival. The Philippines didn't collapse. We didn't sink into the ocean. But the country we live in today looks very different from the one we knew just 12 months ago. The malls are quieter, the gadgets are older, and the mood is grit. Welcome to the aftermath. The first thing you notice in year 1 is that disposable culture is dead. Remember when you could buy a cheap plastic fan or a budget smartphone for a few thousand pesos, use it for a year, and throw it away? That era is over. With Chinese manufacturing cut off, new appliances became luxury items. We entered the age of repair. Walk through Green Hills or Rayon now, and you won't see rows of brand new units. You see repair shops. Filipinos became masters of cannibalizing parts. We fix everything. We weld broken frames, we patch tires, we recode software. The buy and throw mentality was replaced by fix and keep. It was hard at first. Prices for simple things like screws, wires, and plastic containers tripled, but it forced a revival of local industries. Small factories in Bulacan and Cavite roared back to life, making the basic household items we used to import. It's not high-tech, and it's more expensive, but it's ours. While the streets adapted, the borders hardened. Without diplomatic ties to hold back tensions, the Philippines had no choice but to pick a side. We are no longer friends to all, enemies to none. We are now the Iron Fortress of the Pacific. The Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, or EDCA, expanded. American, Japanese, and Australian troops are now a permanent fixture in northern Luzon and Palawan. We have modern missile systems lining our coast, pointing west. The West Philippine Sea is quiet, but it's a terrifying kind of quiet. It's a no man's land. Filipino fishermen can fish in the municipal waters, but the deep sea is a militarized zone. We are safe under the Western security umbrella, but we also know the truth. If a global war starts, we are the front line. We are the shield. The economic pain was the hardest part. The recession in the first 6 months was brutal. But by year 1, the pivot began to work. We couldn't rely on China for cheap goods, so we looked elsewhere. Vietnam became our sole lifeline for rice. India became our pharmacy, flooding our hospitals with affordable generic medicines to replace Chinese supplies. And our exports? It was a struggle. When China stopped buying our bananas, thousands of hectares in Mindanao went bankrupt. But slowly, we found new buyers. Japan, South Korea, and even the Middle East took up the slack. We sell less now, but we sell to more countries. We are diversified. The savior, surprisingly, was the service sector. The BPO industry, call centers, freelancers, virtual assistants, became the backbone of the economy. Since our digital work is tied to the West, it was immune to the Chinese trade ban. It kept the dollars flowing in when the factories shut down. So, what does the Philippines look like after the dust settles? It is a more expensive country. Life is harder. We don't have the cheap conveniences we used to take for granted. We are militarized, anxious, and constantly watching the horizon. But we are also independent in a way we haven't been for decades. We no longer fear economic blackmail. We grow more of our own food. We make more of our own tools. We know exactly who our friends are. The total decoupling was a nightmare, yes. But we woke up, and we're still here.